Welcome to Cardinal Craze. I'm your host, Alucard, and today on the show today we have Chayden Peery. How's everything going out there in California?
It's all pretty good with the current situation. I mean, me and my family are doing well. I just appreciate you having me on.
Yeah, no problem. We enjoy having you on as well and getting to hear about what's been going on with you and your recruiting and some Louisville football. Were you able to take a virtual tour visit recently to Louisville?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. What were your thoughts on that?
Oh, it was really cool. Coach Curtis Fitch set that up, and he kind of made it with Google Maps along with uh, videos. So it was kind of like I was almost walking to the campus, which was really well done. And I got to see the dorms. I pretty much got to see everything, all the facilities, which are all very impressive, and the dorms are super nice. So that was really cool.
Okay. Well, that sounds awesome. Were you able to see inside the facilities as well?
Yeah, I saw the all those things players have access to, where they eat, the indoor practice facility, all the outside fields, stadium, pretty much everything.
Now, prior to your offer from Louisville and this relationship you've been able to build with Coach Satterfield and Frank Ponce, were you familiar with Louisville or the program?
Yeah, I mean, just seeing them play, as a kid, obviously Lamar Jackson, and I've watched, Teddy Bridgewater, Devontae Parker, so, and then Coach Spear actually was probably the first one to hit me up from Louisville, so I've been talking to him pretty much since September 1st was when they hit me up at the beginning.
So Coach Spear was the one who essentially reached out to you originally, and then Frank Ponce followed?
Yeah, and then Coach Ponce hit me up like mid-season-ish, and I've been talking to them pretty much throughout the season, and then they offered me, I think in January it was.
January, okay. Well, so one of the things is that a lot of the fans may not know is that you are from Chatsworth, California, correct?
Yeah, well, my school's in Chatsworth, California. I'm from Santa Clarita, California. It's about 30 minutes northeast of Chatsworth.
So one of the things I wanted to ask, this is kind of an important question. To appease the console gods, are you an Xbox or a PlayStation player? PlayStation? All right.
Yeah.
Well, you're going to get along really well with Javion Hawkins and Mr. PlayStation himself. Do you have a top 5 right now or even a top 3?
So I'm supposed to release a top schools May 10th, and that's it's still up in the air. I don't know how many it's going to be, maybe 5, maybe 8, maybe 10. I don't really know how much it's going to be. But I'm kind of just sorting through all the schools. I believe every opportunity that's been given to me, every offer, I should return an opportunity to them and kind of still give them a shot at me, no matter how small or what division, or what conference, whatever. Mm-hmm. So me and my family have been just kind of sitting down, talking about all my options and kind of going through those, the pros and cons and all that.
Well, that's understandable. And, this is one of the biggest decisions of your life to kind of decide. And it's understandable that you take your time and figure out which one fits best. Now, I wanted to ask, how is your relationship with Frank Ponce? Does he come off like a funny guy? Is there anything specific that you can say that stands out?
I'm real comfortable with him. Me and him FaceTime a lot. He's met my whole family. And he's been really invested in me, really since he recruited me. So just him being able to reach out pretty much all the time, multiple times a week, FaceTime calls, all that, just speaks volumes to his interest in me. And I think that's really important. And Louisville is pretty much the first big school, an ACC, like East Coast school to really, offer me a scholarship. And that's huge. Loyalty is huge in my family. So that was big time for me.
Well, I'm glad that Louisville did offer a scholarship out to you. You're an excellent player based on your highlight footage I've seen, and it's honestly a warm welcome if you do choose to come to Louisville, and the fan base will heavily support that. Now, I will ask, since you did mention you're a PlayStation player, does Frank Ponce, does he have a PlayStation? Does he jump on with you and play, I don't know, like Fortnite or anything like that?
I did play against Pete Nocta in Madden. Wasn't my best performance. He definitely whooped on me, but I hope to get him back soon.
Yeah, no, Pete Nocta is is a funny character on social media. Now, recently, speaking of Madden, Lamar Jackson was announced to be the next cover face for Madden 21. What are your thoughts about that? This school that's recruiting you, and it's alum Lamar Jackson being on the front cover of Madden. Does that give you high hopes, or does that kind of push you in the Louisville direction, or is it just kind of just awesome?
I think it's just awesome. I mean, congrats to him. I mean, he had a great season, and he's got much more great seasons to come.
Mhm.
So that's really cool, though. And then, I mean, I watched him play at Louisville. I watched him take over games and against Syracuse and Clemson and stuff. So he's a great competitor to watch, and to see his success now is awesome.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And Louisville fans are very proud that he was able to get on the cover photo of Madden 21. So this past season, you were you able to watch any of the games, or were you able to tune in, or was this before you were given an offer?
I paid attention to the Boston College game, and then I remember watching part of the Wake Forest game with my dad, and that was a big time game. That was awesome.
Hmm. Now, since you watched the Boston College and Wake Forest, what uniform combination really stood out to you that you can say that maybe you like?
I don't know. I mean, my favorite color is red. I love wearing red, so probably an all red uniform or the red and black combo, red jersey, black pants, and then I think the Muhammad Ali kind of thing is super cool. So I like those two.
Oh, yeah, no, everyone's been loving the Muhammad Ali uniforms, and hope we have some more combos like that here soon.
Yeah.
Now, so how's your family been doing during this pandemic?
Good. We've all been cooped up in the house. I'm pretty much the only one that leaves, and that's just to go work out. I don't have any gyms or anything. I have a friend. He's the only person I'm allowed to see over quarantine, really, or one of the only people. And he's kind of got some weights in his garage, so we go work out. We'll go throw, do what we can, and then family-wise, I mean, they're all good. They're all working. My two parents are working from home. My little sister is hanging out with me more, trying to uh, play video games a lot with me or work out or she's trying to get me to run with her. So we've all just spending more time with each other, which is always great.
Well, that's good that you been able to spend a little bit more time with your family, and you've been able to build a better relationship with your sister. Have you had the chance to talk to Scott Satterfield?
Yeah, I've talked to him a few times, and he's really cool. And I think that's huge for a head coach to reach out to me and what he's done from Appalachian State and then came over to Louisville
Mhm.
and really turned this place around from a losing season. And he's a great coach and has a great staff. So it's
Yeah,
definitely cool to reach out.
yeah, no, definitely. Scott Satterfield has really kind of turned the culture around and driven it into the more family narrative and supportive type of community. So you said that you were going to have your top 5 or 8 or 10 released around, you said May 10th?
Yeah.
Now, one of the things I did kind of want to ask, what would a university specifically have to do to get you to commit on board?
I definitely want to see it in person, and it's not much. The school, I mean, a lot of schools are really nice. I think it's more of the surrounding area. I want to go to a place where I could see myself living if I wasn't playing football, or see myself, raising a family after I played college there.
Okay.
Um, and then, I mean, they have to have good academics,
Hmm.
for sure. And then I'm looking for a great atmosphere, great fan base, which I know Louisville provides,
Hmm.
and then just a great relationship with the coaching staff.
So May 10th, you'll be releasing your top teams, and that's fast approaching, and the Cards fans can't wait to see what happens, and hopefully we get into the top.
Sure.
All right. Well, thank you, Chayden, for joining me on the show. This is Cardinal Craze, and I'll leave your Twitter link in the description down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All right. Have a good one.
For sure. Thank you.